We're going to save it. Do you realize that you're not spending money? You're exchanging this form of money, which isn't getting more valuable tomorrow than it is today. You're saving it from destruction and preserving it in timeless money, the only kind of money that all banks and governments regard as good for settlement debt, and you're saving it. You're doing a habit that teaches our young to do something different. And how much is that, Dan? We need a commitment from you for 12 weeks to acquire 1 gram a week, or more if you want to. But do that base. It's a 12-week plan. And now you're moving money in a system, positioning yourself, and moving it with velocity and frequency, which is going to create a residual effect as it expands. And then week number 1, find 2 people that value your own opinion, that value their own opinion just like you, and get this. And what are you doing then? You're going to multiply the movement and frequency and velocity of the money in a system which harnesses all 4 pillars of every economy in the wealthy. It's a brilliant plan. And guess what? Our system goes along with anything you do. One question for you. You're working for another company. Guess what? You don't have to quit this company. You can do this one, bolt it on, and add it on part-time. It's beautiful. So the question that I have for you is this. If the company you work for right now asks you, would you like to get paid in cash, gold, or a combination of both, how would you answer that? If you answered combination or gold, man, you're a candidate for this because all you have to do is make one. It's basically a change in your banking routine and share that with somebody else. You see, positioning yourself to get in the movement of money is critical. See the people there under that screen? That's all linear income programming of positioning yourself. That's why they went and they spent all the money in that, to make more money per hour in a linear income until something happens and you can't work. Anybody ever been laid off? Anybody ever been hurt? I have. And I watched decades of work go down the drain while I was living off my assets that I expanded into till they were gone. So here's the key. That's their program. And nobody has any problem of spending $2, $5, $10, $20, $15, $100,000 to get a piece of paper in this system. Why? Because you see it over here and you see it, look. I'm a repo man. Let me tell you right now, I'm an ex-repo man. When you drive down the street and you see those things that you see, and you see that's the validation to keep doing what you're doing, you don't know what's going behind those doors. I've been there and seen people broke at $2,000 a month and $80,000 a month. Dan, how can you be broke at $1 million a year? It's easy when you spend more than you keep. Here's our program. This is theirs. 30 years. Here's our program. Complete the same finish line in 12 weeks, but it's going to require your best effort. And exponential positioning in front of the largest market transfer ever in world history. The debt ceiling discussion that we saw was silly. Why? Why do we even have a debt ceiling, folks? Why? Because this doesn't do what it used to. And are they admitting the problem? No. This right here, there's $1,400 trillion of fiat paper money backed by nothing but a politicians or government's promises good to pay the taxes is in trouble. That's what you're seeing Occupy Wall Street and the Tea Party and regime changes. You're seeing countries go bankrupt and countries seizing assets. You're seeing all this for one reason. Put the two together. Paper money doesn't do what it used to. This is on the move. How do I know? Central banks and governments are buying gold at record amounts all over the place, sending out hundreds of emissaries to go find it. There's 3 parts of any economic system. One is demand. That's you and I. We go make demand and want stuff. Then there's supply. That's merchants, manufacturers, and service providers. They want to sell us stuff. And then there's the stuff we use in the middle, the medium of exchange, this. Here it's very simple. It's not hard. Are consumers happy today? Demand. No, otherwise why are we spending so much money on gas, food, and electricity and services? We're not happy. 47 million people on food stamps. Are suppliers happy? Merchants, manufacturers, and service providers. No, they wouldn't be moving their companies off to get a better bottom line if they were. Is the money happy today? No. Here's the truth. When all three parts of any economic system are unhappy, the system will change. From common sense, if you're seeing it happen, recognize what you're looking at. And here, Harold created a global umbrella to put you in front of the largest market transfer ever. If you're an entrepreneur, you're never going to find a bigger market than what we're here. Let me give you perspective. Some of you in other businesses. If Karatbars, which is gold is money, and inflation insurance, gets 1/3 of 1% of that transfer, it will be bigger than all the markets of health, wellness, weight loss, nutrition, water, food, juice, coffee, energy drinks, shopping portals, gifting programs, jewelry, cosmetics, cars, shoes, clothes, and advertising, all done combined. Ain't ever going to be a bigger market than this one. You want a hunk of that? Simple. Here's how the numbers figure out. Digital bronze package level, the easiest entry into the program. I'm just going to start with there. So you got back with the person that brought you here, you enrolled a free account. You bought a digital bronze package. You uploaded a few documents to protect, establish, and secure your own identity, your own private account. Then you bought 1 gram a week, and in week 1, you invited people to come see this. And 2 people valued their opinion like you did, and they did exactly what you did. You made $13. Aren't you happy? It's probably more than most people make on their savings account in their bank, right? Think interest. Now, week number 2, what'd you do? 12 grams, right? Week number 2, you took $65 of paper money, you turned it into gold money, and you put in your gold money piggy bank, you made nothing. Week number 3, you took $65 of paper money, turned it into gold money, put in your gold money piggy bank, you made nothing. Week number 4, you took $65 of paper money, turned it into gold money, put in your gold money piggy bank, you made $26. Week number 5, you took $65 of paper money, turned it into gold money, put gold money piggy bank, made $39. Week 6, here comes. You took $65 of paper money, which isn't going to get more valuable by leaving it in paper. And you turned it into gold money, which preserves it, and you put it in your gold money piggy bank. But now from your system, harnessing the 4 pillars of all truth about money, economies, and wealth, you made $65. So here's your question. If you make at least as much money as it takes you to acquire your own gold in the system, how much does your own gold cost you? Somebody type it in. Anybody? 0. Gerald Purfoy, thank you very much. I love a participating audience. Can you buy it cheaper anywhere else? Our system was made for the thriftiest of gold buyers. People that think that they can go to a retail outlet and buy it cheaper than we can through our system are wrong. They don't understand it. That retail outlet, no matter how much gold you buy from them and how many people you refer to them, they're never going to give you residual income and allow you to set up a system or acquire gold for free. If they think you can buy enough gold, they'll build an outlet in your backyard for you. As long as they can get the residual income from your actions. You become the residual income. I've heard this too. That's why it's a totally common question when people say, how much is your gold cost? You know why? That's linear income thinking. Identify it. It is the truth about an ignorant mind expressing itself. Not bad way, just the fact that they've never seen our 4th option. After that, this is a no-brainer. And I've heard people say that's like money from a job. Dan, you're right. You're right. Week number 1. But what'd you do week 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6? You didn't. You did it before. Unlike this system, where you go to work and you get paid on Friday, you got to go back to work on Monday and recreate that income over and over and over and over 30 years or more because of this programming. We keep getting paid for what you did before, and if you stop working in this, you don't make no more money. Our system, you keep getting paid for what you do. So it's also a totally logical question. Say, hey, how much you making? How long you been, how much you been making? That is relative to linear income thinking. You don't even have to entertain that. That's the difference between residual income and linear thinking. Which one would you choose? If you could create a complete passive income that will allow you to make decisions in your life not based on time or money, would it be worth 12 weeks of your life to prove us wrong by following the plan to the letter? Now here you go. You've got 6 more grams to buy of your 12-week. Week number 7, do you use your personal finances? No. You know your personal finances, however you make money, is no longer a part of the system. Now you have a system cash card, a system MasterCard attached to the system, and you're going to take $65 off your MasterCard, turn it into gold money, put in your gold money piggy bank, and now you made $143. Do you know that's more money than it took to participate in the system? Who's smarter, them or you? Week number 8, $65 off your cash card, turn it into gold money, put in gold money piggy bank, $286. Week 9, week 10, $65 of paper money off your system card, turn it to gold money, put in gold money piggy bank, you made $1,131. That is $54,000 a year, folks, on top of whatever else you're doing to make money in this world. You want a pay raise? You want to double your income in 12 weeks? Follow the plan. Week number 11, $65 off your system card, turn it to gold money, put in your gold money piggy bank, you made $2,223. It's over $110,000 a year on top of what you're doing. Most of you aren't making $110,000 doing what you're doing now. Week number 12, in a perfect world where everybody only was a bronze, everybody only found 2 people in week 1, and everybody only acquired 1 gram a week. In week number 12, that's $4,485, $223,000 a year from week 12 on, and I don't care what you do after the 12th week, whether you want to acquire more gold or not. Do it for 12 weeks, solid, and follow the plan. You're also going to get a 3% discount card to allow you in these packages, our business marketing packages, which will allow you to have valuable presence in life. And this here is a 3% discount card, allow you to buy at a preferred price. And this is your €100 discount card that's going to allow you to give yourself a pay raise to CEO pay. Okay? Now, silver package level. Dan, do I have to start at bronze? No, we showed you the minimum. Can you start at something else? Yeah. Silver package level, $350 one time. You're going to make 4 times more money than a bronze. I mean, that's like a no-brainer. Okay? And it only takes you 4 weeks in a perfect world, if everybody else was just a bronze, in order to set up a perpetual like gold acquisition account where your personal finances are no longer a part of it, your system takes over, and you acquire it from the system. By the time you hit the 12th week, it's $17,250 a week. Folks, is your boss making $17,250 a week? Really? Now, gold package level, $800. Pays you 6 times what a bronze does. And it's still only using 4 weeks of using your personal finance to start using your system. By the time you get down to the 12th week, it's over $25,000 a week. Tammy Morrison will be on the Breakfast Club tomorrow morning at anymeeting.com/Boomer Math Class 1. and she's gonna be a guest on that show tomorrow morning, at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. Now, VIP package level pays you 8 times what a bronze does. This is the most popular, and it maxes out the comp plan. If you're an entrepreneur, you just go right to VIP. You don't even waste any time. Okay? And use the coupon for $130 off, 100 euros. By the time you get done, it's $33,750 a week. Okay? So think about it for a minute. That on top of whatever you do, can you decide, you know, I don't think I really need your pension if I had 10 years left to do it. Why don't you just walk in your office and give your boss a gold watch? Or for the bosses that didn't treat you right, put some mistletoe on your back belt loop and walk out the door without saying anything. Acquire your package and position yourself. Here's how they line out. If you were VIP and everybody else, or whatever package you had there, and everybody else was just a bronze. Okay, now, I'm going to make a point here very quickly because it's an important point. Everybody needs to know about this. If you don't tell somebody, that chain of events is never going to reach a lot of people. If 10,000 new people every day saw Karatbars for the first time that never saw it before, 10,000 new people every day for 25 years. It'd only be 1% of the population. You have a fiduciary responsibility, once you've seen this and you get it, to allow others to say yes or no. It isn't saying yes or no to you. So don't take it personally. Let them have the opportunity to say yes. You may be saving some family, even 2 people away from you. So here, very important point. I'm going to do a test here. You see, we show this in a perfect world, but the world isn't perfect, is it? I'm a common sense knucklehead, and you're common sense too. Let me ask you a question. How many people here on this webcast here are doing the 12-week plan and found their 2 people in week number 1? Type it in. Go ahead and type it in. Fantastic. Okay. How many people took more than 1 week to find their 2? Anybody took more than 2 weeks? Okay. See, you still found them, right? Okay, now, how many people found more than 5 people? Great, John. Great, Mr. World Famous. How many people found more than 10? Great, Deborah. How many people found more than 10 people? 500. How many people found more than 50 people? Anybody find more than 50? Somebody in our group found more than 516 people. It's amazing. Okay, now, I got John from Kansas City. I got 42 people on my 2 teams in 4 weeks. See, that's a prime example of this. Now, that's correct. That is the power of duplication and working together. You see, why am I asking this? Because this thing isn't riding on who you think you are or what you think you can do, or if you're not that kind of person that can convince people. This isn't about any of that. This is about making a decision, make sense to you, saving money, showing people how to do the same thing, and giving them an opportunity to say yes or no. Let the chips fall where they may. He'll sift them out. Don't worry about it. He'll take care of it. Now, how many people got something different than a bronze package? Anybody get a silver, gold, or VIP? Anybody there? Type it in. Look at that. You're ruining all the numbers. Anybody take any of their commissions that they got from the system and acquired more gold from the system, not from their pocket? Did anybody do that? Yes, I love it. You know what that means? You are leveraging and causing more traffic and frequency of transactions in the very system that's going to set you free and others. Do you see how important this is? Now, I'm going to wrap it up here. Karatbars stands for everything sound, solid, and truthful about money. Are you coming with us? Or you're going to waste more time and paper money trying to figure it out and getting your ducks in a row. You know what? Sometimes those ducks, they don't like to herd properly. You might as well just get started and kind of shoo a few the way they got to go. And understand this, in quick review, Karatbars is not a speculative investment. We're not a program for traders. So when you hear spot, margin, all that stuff, that is speculative investment trader mentality. You need to let them know specifically, look at, I get your question, but the problem is this. You're thinking of Karatbars as gold as a commodity. We're not. We're gold as money and inflation insurance. And we are the future of exchange value gold money in the K-Exchange program that will connect and allow manufacturers, service providers to also merchants to accept Karatbars gold instead of cash. And yes, you'll still pay sales tax. We're good for countries. Countries will like us because they will allow transactions in times when the paper money, whether it's here or someplace else, is having a lot of difficulty. Understand, gold preserves your buying power. This is your buying power on fire, folks. Recognize the inevitable where it has to go. If the newspapers today said you have 3 days to turn in the cash you got now, for whatever new cash they had, worth a fraction of what it will buy, how much of the cash would you be scurrying to exchange into gold money if you didn't lose the buying power in that exchange? This is a very important picture. This is the 11 originators of Microsoft Windows. It's Bill Gates in the lower left, Paul Allen on the right. They worked on an operating system to allow humans to work a computer more easily without learning code. It didn't work right. It was clunky. It had tons of problems. And 7 of the 11 with vested interests quit. They failed to recognize what they were looking at and failed to understand and had a lack of vision. This is changing with or without your permission. The question is, do you recognize it? Do you want to change your inevitable? Are you one of the 7 or are you one of the 4? Get in, get started, and get committed for 12 weeks. Follow our plan. Don't bargain with it. You have nothing to lose. I've never seen anybody unhappy about having a shelf full of that. An asset on your balance sheet. It doesn't expire. You don't pass it through your kidneys. You don't wear it out. No matter how good the other products are. In 12 weeks, you can be free. You need to help us, if this makes sense. Come on, join our team, and help us change their inevitable. We have a mission here. We don't advertise. We pay you to tell, and you tell people anyways all the time about stuff you like or don't like, so it isn't something you're not already doing. Just make money with this. We want to thank you for your time and attention. And if you feel like this is your calling, I am financially free now. It is worth all of the inconvenience, all of the times you were misunderstood, all of the family members that didn't understand it because they've seen you throw up on your shoes before, and what do you know about gold, right? The key is go do this, believe, and you will insulate yourself from all of this and create a generational wealth account and spread love, faith, and happiness in times when this is going to cause a lot of the opposite. You have it in your power to do it. I'm inviting you to come join. Give us your A game, put your jersey on, get back with the person that brought you here, and may God bless your efforts. He will steer it. Take care. Everybody, good night.